It's about 4:40 in the afternoon on November 8th, Friday. We're here down at Sydney waterfront. We're going to be taking a Sydney Ferry commuter boat from here to Darling Harbour. We're right now at a wharf called the Circular Quay Wharf. The ride is going to be for about 1 hour, and the total round trip fare is about $10.50, which is very reasonable. These ferries are run mainly for commuters, but they also have tourists on them, and they are workhorses. They're run by the government, so that's why the fares are very reasonable.
Yeah, you can see.
You got it. Score it.
Good afternoon, folks. This is the Darling Harbour service. Darling Harbour service. We're stopping at Milton Point, Luna Park, McMahons Point, Balmain East, Darling Harbour and Bombay Harbour service. Milton Point, Luna Park, McMahons Point, Balmain East, Darling Harbour and Bombay.
Sydney Harbour is considered by many as the world's most beautiful natural harbour, and that I think can be corroborated by what you see here when we get out there in the harbour. It's not only beautiful, it's also bordered by recreational parks and a lot of different restaurants, and you name it, all the way throughout. The harbor itself is humongous. Every day you see sailboats racing out here, all sorts of boats out here. People enjoy the bay and use it a lot here in Sydney. Some of the major sites you're going to see as we go out here in the bay is the Sydney Opera House, and then you're going to see the Sydney Harbour Bridge, which is famous here in Australia. Not as famous internationally, of course, as the Opera House. Here's a shot of the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Also, here's a shot of another ferry. Again, since I love boats, it's great taking these types of shots. As you can see and hear, it's going to be very windy out here. Here's another great shot of the Opera House. We're now passing under the Sydney Harbour Bridge on our way to Darling Harbour. Here's a shot of the Australian flag at the top of the bridge. It's a great flag. I should note that this bridge also not only handles car traffic, but it actually handles train traffic too. And it was very controversial when it was originally built. Because of its cost and because the Australian government didn't particularly know if they wanted to connect these different islands. but over time this has become an iconic symbol of Sydney along with the Opera House. This is Luna Park. The ferry has this as a stop on the leg back and not on the one going out. The first stop that we're going to be making is going to be McMahons Point. I love these shots where you can get the bridge and the Opera House at the same time. We're now coming up on our first stop, which is called McMahons Point.